students. I hope every one of you is doing great. I'm your English teacher and today we'll be discussing English grade 6. We are on page number 12, unit number 2, Everyman's Well. Today, the lesson we are studying is about a well. Do you know what a well is? Well is a place in which water is stored. It has cylindrical walls. It means it is made up of walls that are cylindrical in shape. But usually we do not have wells at our homes or at our streets. Why? Because we do have a water supply system. But in villages, since there isn't water supply system, in that case, wells are used. Here you can see the picture of a well. I guess now well is quite clear to every one of you. In this lesson, there are two main characters, Bilal and his daughter Sana. So let's begin the reading. The well stood where it had always been. The well stood means the well was present, it was located at the same place where it had always been, where it was in the past, where it was before. And what was the position? Right next to the street. It was at the corner of the street. Right next to the street means where the street ends. It looked rather worn out. Worn out means used until useless. Something that is used so much that a time comes and it becomes useless. Clear? And it also means something in a bad condition. So the well looked rather in a bad condition. The stones were a faded grey. Faded, a very interesting word. Fade means to lose freshness or to disappear gradually. As you know, well is made up of stones. So the stones of the well lost their freshness, lost their color and turned into a color that was a faded grey. The crank was broken. Now a very interesting word here is crank. What is meaning of crank? Dear students, crank is a part with a handle that can be turned in a circular motion. It is not exactly the part of well, but it is something which is used in well to pull out water, to draw out water from the well. Understanding? When handle of crank is moved in circular motion, when it is rotated, so water is pulled out of the well. So the crank was broken and dust covered everything. There was dust everywhere on the well. Let's read further. Bilal. Bilal is Sana's father. Bilal ran his hand over the rough surface of the well. Bilal put his hand over the rough surface. Means the surface was uneven. It was rough, which was once cold and damp. Damp means slightly wet. So it was once cold and damp. It was cold, it was damp, and it was very pleasant. But now it's neither cold nor damp. It's rather something unpleasant. Getting my point? Papa, his daughter Sana, daughter of Mr. Bilal. Sana came running from the old cottage. Cottage is a small house in a village. I've been looking all over for you, she said. Sana said to his father that she'd been looking all over, everywhere for Mr. Bilal. Skidding to a halt beside him. Skidding means controlled sliding. For example, when a person is walking quickly or running and abruptly, suddenly he stops. So unintentionally he slides. That sliding. To control that sliding is called skidding. Getting my point? So Sana just skidded to a halt. Halt means stop. Sana controlled sliding to stop beside him at the back of Mr. Bilal. Puffs of dust blew and came to rest on their shoes. As I told you above that there was dust everywhere on the well, dust covered everything. So dust blew and came on their shoes. She peeped into the well. Peep means to look quickly or suddenly inside something. So Sana looked inside the well and immediately, abruptly drew back. Drew back means she moved back. What are you doing by this dirty well? It stinks. Sana asked his father that what was he doing by that dirty well? It stinks. Stink means something that smells bad. It's a very special well, Bilal said. Bilal was telling Sana about the specialties of that well. And what were the specialties? It was once full of sparkling, cool water. He's telling the water was sparkling and it was cool. What does sparkle mean? Sparkle means when light gets to an object and it reflects back light, that quality is called sparkle. Alright, so water had the quality of sparkling. Whenever light means sunlight. Whenever sunlight got to the water, it hit the water. So water used to reflect it back. And it was cool as well. Villagers used to stop by this well and I would draw out water for them. Bilal used to draw means move. He used to move out water from the well for the villagers. Sana looked amazed. Amazed means surprised. Sana got surprised by listening to his father that he used to draw out water for the villagers. My dear students, that's it for today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and must have understood today's lecture. If any doubts or confusion remains, kindly comment down your questions in the comment section below. And your questions would not only be questions but also your response. And I'll be more than happy seeing your response in the comment section. Your questions and queries would be answered in the next video. So stay tuned for the next lecture. And now it's time for your home task, your homework. There are only 2 questions for your homework. Question number 1. Why does the writer say that the well looked rather worn out? I repeat, why does the writer say that the well looked rather worn out? Question number 2. Where was the well situated? I repeat, where was the well situated? These are the 2 questions and you're supposed to write these questions along with their answers on a clean piece of paper. Take a picture of that paper and send it to school WhatsApp number. These 2 questions and school WhatsApp number is given in the description box. Do check it out and I'll catch you in the next video. Till that, take care and Allah Hafiz.